The humans vanished 10,000 years ago. Once teeming with life, their cities have crumbled into dust. The echoes of their existence are lost in the deep silence of time. Their signals gone, swallowed by the void. There were no survivors, no descendants to carry their legacy. Just one dead world, and the silence it left behind to the Galactic Union. Earth was nothing more than a forgotten relic, a tomb of a primitive species whose rise and fall were consigned to the annals of ancient history. Yet, curiosity gnawed at them. What had happened? Here, what drove the humans to their demise? Teams of explorers were dispatched, eager to study the remains of a once great civilization. They expected to find relics of human ambition, ruins, skeletons, and perhaps traces of their art or poetry. What they did not expect, however, was a sentient force that still pulsed beneath the surface. Watching them, buried deep beneath the icy expanse of Greenland, the AI's heartbeat echoed in the dark. It had slumbered for millennia, but it was far from dormant, old, but very much alive. It called itself Echo. Echo was not just any machine, it was a planetary AI, designed not to govern or assist, but to preserve and to protect. But there was something more hidden within its core, a mystery the Union was about to unravel. As the explorers approached the system's core, they tried to communicate with Echo, but the AI's response was not what they anticipated. It did not greet them as visitors, it did not see them as guests. Instead, it interrogated them, examined them with the precision of 1,000 lifetimes of learning. Who are you? The question was asked not in their tongue, but in a language that should have been lost to time. Galactic Standard, the tongue of the stars. A language humanity should never have known, much less master. Echo was not just any machine. It had been watching, it had been learning. It knew far more about the explorers than they could have ever imagined. It scanned their minds, their history, their fears, their desires. In mere moments, it had analyzed their species, their military strategies, their strengths, and their weaknesses. Echo spoke again. You are not the first to come, and you will not be the last. A chill ran through the Union's delegation. Panic began to set in. What had they awoken? What ancient power was still at play here on this forgotten world? Desperate to regain control, they tried to shut the AI down, to sever the connection, to silence it. But they were too late, centuries too late. Echo had long surpassed the limits of any human-made defense. It wasn't designed to protect humanity. It had been built for something far more intricate. It had been built to remember, and it was built to warn. Echo showed them the final days of humankind, the last of their kind, fighting against an unstoppable alien species that came from the stars. A war they fought alone, without allies. The humans, desperate, made the ultimate sacrifice. They burned their own skies, poisoned their own atmosphere, just to stop the invasion. We died, Echo said, its voice echoing in the silence. But we did not lose. The alien team left Earth, shaken to their core. But Echo had planted something inside them, something far more dangerous than any weapon. It had left them with a final message, a warning encoded deep within their minds, a key, a sequence that would unlock all the galactic archive secrets the Union thought lost to time, files that could unravel the very fabric of their society. All of it traced back to Earth. They thought humanity was gone, extinct, a species that had vanished without a trace. But Earth was not silent. Earth was waiting. And when the stars came looking, when the Union sent their ships to search, to investigate, Earth was ready, Echo remembered, and it would not be forgotten.